Well, I wish I had a light to be able to put right here in front of me because God knows I need it. Hmm. What can help? Let's see. Well, some light is better than no light, right? Hello, guys. Hello, Bonita. Nice to see you today. I already pulled my card of the day, so I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Just chilling. It's relaxation. I think that this lockdown situation is kind of helpful for us to be able to really relax, get back to sleep that we've been missing out on. Hello, Ashley. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good today. Today has just been a sort of chill and relaxed day for me. Haven't been doing anything. I mean, but I really can't do much of anything because of the virus. But like, um, I was on a little bit earlier, and I did the card of the day. So if you want to see that message, you know, go back to the last last video from today and view it. I think it was a good message on perfection. It is weird. Is she over 50? Because not excusing that reason, but that could be the reason why. Because for some reason, everybody feels like older people are like at the biggest risk of catching this virus or whatever. Anybody over 50 can catch the virus and spread it, bull crap. But if I'm not mistaken, the only people who have been actually succumbing to this virus are people over 50. Which I just feel like you guys should, sort of try to make it not that way. Like, protect people over 50. It is crazy, Bonita. How was you guys? What is it? What is this thing called? Shelter in place. How has that been going for you guys? What's the question? I mean, I'm not no doctor or anything, but I'm just curious to know what the question is. I am trying to grow it out. I've been growing my hair out so far for my first. Okay, so I started growing my hair out in a weird way. So I let the top grow out first, but only because like when I went to the barber last, I had got a I wanted to do the fade. No size, just all, you know, top or whatever. But like I knew that constantly doing that, I had to constantly go back to the barber to get this cut. So I was just like, okay, just let me grow my hair completely and do some styles or whatever. Try different things. Try a full afro. I want to try the afro. I want to try twists. I want to try braids. I want to try dreads. I want to try different things, and just to test it out or whatever, so that by the time I turn like, by the time I'm 30, I'm just gonna go completely bald. Maybe 31, 32, or it depends on how long it takes. I want to have a full head of hair for at least 5 years, just to see where it goes. Why not? I have to. If I don't go bald, I mean, okay. So here's the thing. My hairline is not my hair. Okay, so like the weird part about my hairline is that it's not receding per se. I just have a huge forehead, but like it looks like as if it's receding. So, however, I know that. Well, I won't say that. Well, probably by the time I turn like 34, 35, my hairline is going to start going back really bad. And I'm just like, I may as well just cut it all off than to have to deal with a receding hairline or my big ass forehead either. What is a depot shot? Oh, birth control. Yes, but Rihanna is you will never notice it on Rihanna. That's the problem. You'll never notice it on Rihanna. Unless like you just really are looking that deep to see that. Do you think it's the fact that you haven't taken the pill? I'm not sure how birth control works. I remember my ex took birth control, and her birth control affected her kind of crazy. But it's I think from what I heard about it, it's different for every woman. It affects every woman differently. Hey, that ain't bad. I'd eat a big box of pizza too. Hey, Valentina, how are you? I am pretty good. It's a pretty chillax day. Jamaican mango castor oil. I've never heard of that. I'll Google it. See what it is. Um, yeah, my hair. I started. Okay, I didn't tell you when I started growing it. I started growing out my hair. Um, the last time I got a full like buzz cut was in September. September at the beginning of September. The last time I got the sides cut was in October. And the back too. So the sides and the back was cut in October. I have not cut anything off. I mean, I've got lineups and stuff, but I haven't cut it off since then, basically. And I mean, my hair is growing pretty fast or whatever. Like from here, it comes down to about there, or whatever. And the back is not as long, but I mean, for it to have been like, what is this? 4 months? Let me see. Wait, October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, six. So five. So five. 6 months at the top, 5 months around. Um, and then also, I really when I wash it out, it looks even longer. But then, like even when it's just like this, see, like that's the reason why I want to like start getting braids and stuff as soon as possible is because my hair gets like matted up together so fast, and that's the reason why like when I pick it, it hurts like hell. Sure, Valentina, what is your question? Yes, it's a lot longer than it looks. It's just especially when I lay on it, it gets matted up when uh, I mean, I can just be doing nothing. I can just be sitting here for an example. I can like completely pick it out and it'll be like out to about right here after washing it or whatever. But then like as the day goes past, it ends up like all pressing in. Of course, Ashley. Of course. What were you guys crying about? Talking about your feelings? So before I start reading for you, what was he saying his feelings were while he was crying talking to you? So do you not believe what he say? Why don't you believe what he say? Here's the real question. Why don't you believe what the spirits say? Because I've been reading for you about you and Carlo for what, about a few weeks now? And like the um the situation that you've been going through, it just seems like the spirit guides of yours want you to be more trustworthy of them because you're not trusting them. Why is this like this? Like from the spirit guides, it's not even so much of you having the situation. It's they don't they don't feel like you trust them. And it's just like they're doing their hardest to guide you. See, I completely understand. But it's like, you know, not even the fact of, connecting with your intuition. It's really that, you've gotten readings about you and Carlo. And like at this point, it's not even so much of a reading to help you with the relationship. It's just a reading to feel. It's almost like you. It's okay based off of what the spirit says. It seems like you get readings about him to get a bad answer. It's almost like when you go through somebody's phone. When you 9 times out of 10, if you're going through somebody's phone, you're going through their phone, your significant other's phone. You're going through their phone to find some mess, and that's what your spirit guides feel right now is that you go through, like you come to get readings about him to see whether or not you can have some dirt that you can be able to drag out on him. But like you low key does, you don't want it to be dirt, but it's just like you want there to be something to give you a reason to, you know what I'm trying to say? Because no one ever goes through somebody's phone, their significant other at least. Nobody just goes through their significant other's phone without trying to find something. And of course, it's wonderful when you don't find anything. But like usually when we go through our significant other's phone, it's to find something. And that's what they feel like you're doing when you come to get readings about Carlo. It's just like you're trying to get you're trying to find a reason to have more drama instead of just trusting in the last thing. Instead of trusting on the last thing that they told you. Or the last message that you got. Where like um they want you to go out and get readings about you and how to better you more than wanting to know, more than you going to get readings about Carlo. Because they want you to focus on how to better yourself. And I don't think that you want to end up not with Carlo because of the fact that, because the thing is this, if the universe feels like you're not doing what you're supposed to do to better yourself on your own, then they're going to take him from you again. They're going to take him from you. They're going to put that. They're going to put some type of thing to be able to cause you guys to break up again, so that when you're by yourself, you can focus on you. But while you're with him, it's best just to really focus on yourself, Valentina. Really chime in on you. What are you missing? Um, yeah. You have a lot of like decisions. This is really you, not even so much of his feelings. You have a lot of decisions that you need to make when it comes to how to better yourself, how to keep your relationship intact. And like, for an example, from what they're saying, it's like, and you don't have to listen to this. This is what they're telling me, is that if you want to get better with this relationship, like, stop getting readings from people. Buy your own cards, your own deck of like oracle cards, and then every time you have a question like this, you can ask yourself where you feel, where you can literally talk about the situation to yourself, opposed to getting readings about him and constantly throwing his energy in the air. Because once you stop getting readings from a bunch of people that don't really understand your situation the way that you understand it, and you start doing your own readings, that's going to help you a lot. That's going to help you out a lot more. So yes, I suggest to go get your own deck. Because you're preventing yourself from clarity. You're preventing yourself from the happiness that you could have by worrying. Excuse me, guys. You're preventing yourself from the um you're preventing yourself from your own happiness by worrying whether or not your relationship is going to work out. And the thing is this, um when you worry as if something wrong is happening, the universe is going to take it away from you anyway. Because it doesn't seem like you trust in the universe that they're going to make sure everything, smooths out the way that needs to be smoothed out. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you feel like he hide things, then Valentina, this is a message from your guides. If you feel like he's hiding things, you don't need to be with him. However, if you feel like you're just overreacting and just acting this way just because it's him and the situations that you guys have gone through in the past, then you need to take a second to yourself, really get back into a positive energy so that you can be happy with him. Where you're not worried about, oh, is he hiding things? Because at the end of it, if he is hiding something, it'll come out. Everything done in the dark must come to light. So if he has been hiding things, it's going to come out. But if you're sitting back and you're telling yourself, "Oh, he's probably hiding something from me," then that's not doing anything for you, Valentina. That's not helping you grow. Yeah, you have to focus on growing spiritually. And I feel like this isn't the first time I've gotten a reading like this for you, where the guys are saying that you need to focus on your spiritual ability. Because I'm gonna tell you again, like I told you before, I don't feel like I'm not getting like messages from the guides or anything that's saying that he is hiding anything from you. Yeah, like you're expecting things to change right off the back. It's like you're expecting a miracle to happen. But it's just like that miracle won't happen if you keep creating this thing in your head that he's doing you wrong. Okay, and if he says it, then you should believe it. And if you don't feel that he loves you back, then you shouldn't be with somebody that you don't feel loves you. But you can't be, I'm telling you this, you can't be, oh, I love him so much, and I know he loves me too, but he's doing dirty, and I don't trust him. But I love him, and I don't want to leave him, but I don't like what he's putting me through. But I love him, and I don't want to leave him, but I'm going through. You're like hopping back and forth, and that's not helping. That's not helping you out at all, Valentina. That's exactly what I was just explaining. You're in your own head. And you guys can be happy together, but like, how can you ever be happy in a relationship? Is all if all you do is worry whether or not that person is doing you good or not, is doing right by you. You guys can legit be happy. I don't know, Valentina. And at the bottom of the deck was soulmate. So I don't know. I think it's really just that you're stressing yourself out all the time. You guys go through a little something something. Somebody blinks the wrong way, and you feel like he's hiding something. And if he is hiding something, it's gonna come out. But don't just assume that he's hiding something just because a little something in your relationship isn't going the way that you want it to. Okay. Who's here? Is Ashley or Bonita here still? No problem. All right, Bonita, what is your question? Yes, please drop your like, subscribe if you have yet to do so. I would truly appreciate it. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Is this a ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband or something? Or is it like a custody thing? Custody thing. Things are gonna go pretty well for you. Yeah, you were definitely dealing with this whole competition and jealousy and all of that stuff when it comes to this situation or whatever. I do see that things are going to work out on your favor, in your favor, I should say. Of course that they will. I mean, and just make sure that you're doing, you're doing you. You're doing what you need to do. You're working for that. You're working for that goal. Don't worry about him. And he's yeah, you're dealing with a lot of that. He's in another completely different vibration, a completely different energy than you are. From what I'm getting, his mindset. If I had to pull one card of where he's at right now, pull one card. Type of person he is. I just need one. I just need one. I just need one. Yeah, he does, but like once this court thing happens or whatever, things are gonna work in your favor. Yeah. See, like you guys are going to grow. I mean, you're going to grow from this situation or whatever. You're gonna get a lot of abundance from it. Basically, it's gonna work out in your favor. What I'm trying to explain is like, don't worry about the situation too much. Sometimes we have a situation, um, and here's the thing: he probably is not involved, but as long as child support is a thing, you'll end up getting that. And I'm pretty sure by that time, see, the thing is this: men really do not want to be on child support. A lot of men hate being on child support. So, but the thing is this: once you're put on child support, there is no going back. So, once there's a chance that he might end up getting put on child support, he might either step up to his responsibilities or he's going to have to pay for that child support. However, it's going to be a lose-lose for him. And once he fails to, I know, because like my mother went through the whole court system with custody. She had full custody of me, and my stepfather. I'm sorry, my biological father was able to come and see me on the weekends, and he made the decision not to. He made the decision not to. He came up with excuse after excuse. He would either not show up at all, without contacting my mom, telling her that he's not on the way. So after that, she just got complete custody of me. Didn't see, and then like just had child support that I had to get paid. I mean, I'm getting that you're not even going to need him though. I think that you feel like you need him to help you take care of this of the children or the child or whatever. I'm getting that you don't need him, and that you're gonna be fine with like doing this on your own. That's the thing, Bonita. If my mom was able to do it, I know you can. You can do that. You can handle it with the child support. You'll be able to handle it. You don't need him to help you take care of the kid. That's his loss. Once the kid grows up and when he's ready to be in the kid's life or whatever, that's on him. Exactly. And maybe it's a good thing that he's not going to be around, because maybe with your child, you don't want your child to end up growing up like that, like him. That's like one thing that you really want to avoid anyway. Exactly. So it's just like he should be there to support his kid. He should be doing his response, putting his response, doing what he's responsible for, because it takes two to make one. But the thing is, I don't see him doing it. But I see you getting everything possible that you need, so that you can be able to have. I see you doing everything that you need so that your kids can have a happy life, and your kids are going to be just fine. Sorry, guys. These. Yeah. I think this was a discovery moment so that you can start doing this by yourself, or prepare yourself to do it by yourself, because you needed to know that he's not going to really put that um, ahead. He wasn't going to be there for his kid. He's not going to be. But like, you'll be better off without him, and your kid will be better off without him. Yep, it's about time that he goes anyway. You're good without him. It's okay though. He wasn't going to be much help anyway. Even if he did decide to be there 50-50 for his kid was going to have to deal with a lot of garbage with him anyway. Yeah, I didn't, but I'm not hurt about it because I grew up just fine without him. Just fine. Of course, no problem.